观众朋友好，欢迎收看最新一期的子天访谈录 SD Talk Show， 我是子天 Sky 度。
Hi, Sky Dawn, talk show of Sky.
Yes, today we are matching blue and red, your company's logo.
Yes. I really like the scheme of color. It's called a scheme of red, blue, and white. It's patriotic.
Yeah, first thing I want to appreciate DNC commercial to sponsor this show for many months already.
Of course, my pleasure. And thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. Also, I hope your business keep going well. I just want to congratulate you about recently the closing.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. As a matter of fact, business is still doing well.
Yeah.
Especially in real estate. You know the housing market right now.
Yeah.
It's very hard. So we are very grateful. We're very thankful, and we pray that it will continue to be like this.
Yeah. And this month, it's a special month. Can you tell our audience why it's special for our Asia?
Yes, as a journalist, Sky, you know that May is a special month. They call the Asian Heritage Month. This is a month that the Asian Americans are being appreciated for their contribution to this country.
Yeah.
You know that we came, many of us from Asia came to this country, and we become an asset. And they're doing very well in all aspects and all different industries in America. And you know that May is the month of graduation, right? High school graduation. You remember that?
Also college too.
Yes, but in terms of high school, you know that I attended Clement High School. Clement High School in
Sugarland.
And in Sugarland in 1987. So I'm not going to tell you how old I am. 87. So I'm very proud to be an alumni. So I want to, Asia had about, if I remember correctly, we have a very small percentage, less than 5% of the total population in Houston. But at a high school graduations, we got like about 35% of honor graduations of Asian background, with the salutatorian and valedictorians. So that is something to be very proud of, right?
Yeah, also today I saw the news, the Harvard University only have a 3.5% to get the new students. We have Asia, it's a vitamins.
Wow, yes. Something to be very proud of.
Yes.
Yeah. And not only in education, but in all aspects of life, right?
Yeah.
In militaries, in science, entertainment, in sport. Sport, football, and you know who that is, and medicine, and politics. So it seems to me Asian American have play a very important role of this. For this country, right?
Yeah, also yesterday they have two ladies war, Alice Chen and Judy Dai.
Wow.
Yeah, for Asia female.
Okay, that's great. And entertainment too. Now for the first time that we saw big movie stars appear on the big screen in movie.
Yeah, the best director.
Can you believe that crazy? You don't know how proud I am to sit in that theater and see in all the characters. I mean, all the cast are Asian.
Yeah, the Oscar best award, the director is Zhao Ting.
Wow.
From Beijing.
Yes. Now we are proud Asian American, right?
Yeah.
Are we? And we also have to recognize business. Small business owners.
Yeah.
Small business owners are heroes. 80% of the U.S. economies are from small business owners.
Yeah.
80%. They are the one who bring revenues, paying taxes, and great job for this country. So I think small business should be recognized and appreciated.
Also, really good news is this Saturday our first workshop will be announcement on May. Yes.
On that topic, you know that owning a small business is not an easy task.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to deal with so many challenges. You know, so basically, the workshop, the purpose of the workshop is to help the small business owner in some aspect to make their job, to make their endeavor easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good news. So this Saturday morning, 9 to 12, we have our first workshop at Southern News, second floor.
Yes. Thank you for spreading the news.
Yeah. And
I hope a lot of people will come. And this is a very informative, which will be conducted by the people who have own business
yeah,
and still doing business
yeah,
and have the willingness to help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even whenever you want to be a new business owner or you already own your own business, you want to jump to another level, you can come to our workshop.
Yes, yeah. The title of the workshop is How to Prepare a Business Plan,
Yeah,
so that we can bring the business owner attention to different aspects of running the business that they may have overlooked over the past. So hopefully when they walk away, they will have a skeleton, they will have a guideline of what a business plan is about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last time you mentioned about the shopping center, and I want to keep asking you some behind each closing case, each project, what is the story?
Yes. Thank you for bringing it up. I mean, that is something that is very relevant to what we just talked about.
Yeah.
You know, for the business workshop that we are doing, that is for nonprofit, and we're trying to help the communities. But on the, when, for example, when a business owners want to open a business, he or she has different options.
Yeah,
You know, how can you find a right location? Location is very important. You know, locations. The wrong location can be deadly.
Yeah.
Business can success.
yeah. Research in the market.
Yeah. So the market research and market intelligence is very important.
Yeah.
But to get back with your story, so one of the things that we do is to help business people to invest in properties, in shopping centers. But some of the new business owners, they don't want to lease the space.
Yeah.
They want to own the whole shopping centers.
Yeah.
For example, if they need about 5,000 or 6,000 square feet, and then they pay like $12,000 a month, and with $12,000 a month, they can purchase their own building.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to show people what option they have as a new business. I mean, should you lease your space, or should you own your space? Yeah, own your own building. Yeah. And then now there's a new concept, Sky. Before the option is whether you lease it, a shopping center, or you own the whole building. But there's a new concept. It's called office condominium. So basically, you can own your own space.
Yeah.
You know, in some shopping center nowadays, you don't have to buy the whole shopping center. As a matter of fact, that concept was from Asian business people. Yeah. So the concept is, instead of leasing the space, you can own your own space. Yeah.
So you just talk about finance.
Yeah.
How to maybe you want to lease or you want to buy, and how to get the loan, mortgage.
Yeah. Finance is very important.
Yeah.
Finance, for business owners, usually they have 10 different aspects. Different areas. Sales. They need to get a sales department.
Yeah.
Get to get public relations. Marketing.
Marketing. Yeah.
And technology.
Technology.
Human resources. Accounting. Finance. Legal.
Yeah.
And administrative.
Wow.
I mean, it sounds a lot, but every business, I don't care how small a business is, they got to deal with it. Number one, they have to, on the finance part, they have to be able to project their sales. What kind of sales that they will be doing in order to break even. It's just like an airplane that flying to a new destination.
Yeah.
So you have to anticipate. You have to see how far the journey is and where the destination is, so that you can fuel properly, right? Otherwise, you're going to run out of gas.
Yeah.
So the same thing for small business owners. They need to know. I mean, how much? What is the projected estimate sales month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4? Okay, and what are the break-even point? I mean, how much does it cost for them to operate a business?
Yeah.
Even if they have 0 client, so that they can prepare financially. Yeah.
Also, you can help the people what kind of business fit them. Like some people, I have money, but I don't know if I do nail salon or
Yes. It's called skills assessment. This is very important. You have to find out what is it that you have to offer, what kind of product you want to offer to the market, what kind of service, what kind of skills you want to bring to the market. Yeah, so basically, I mean, you can do a self-assessment to see how good you are.
Yeah.
And what are already on the market. Who are your competitors? What is it that makes you different from the other persons? A lot of people receive compliments. You know, sometimes that you go into some friend's house and she's a great cook.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and then she received a lot of compliment. People said, "Oh, you're a good cook. You should open your restaurant." But are you sure that you have a skill, the right skill? You might be able to cook for a small group of people, but are you able to cook for a larger group of people on a consistent day in and day out, and keep maintaining the same taste, the consistency? So a difference. So analyzing your skills is very, very important.
Have the skills, can be the manager. Manage the group.
Yes.
It's not just skills to cook the food yummy.
Yeah, that's why they break it into, they call technical skills. You may be a great attorney, great painter, great dentist, great dancer, whatever. And then it's called technical skills. And the other one is business skills.
Yeah.
The ability, you need to get ability to, it's called, there are 4 functions in business management. You must have the ability to plan ahead. You cannot own a business without being able to plan ahead. You have to plan how much sales you make. You have to plan what kind of inventory may be needed so you can order the right amount of. You have to anticipate the volume of customer coming to the store, so you can prepare your staff. Because if you don't have that planning skills, you may be understaffed or overstaffed. Neither one is not good. So there's 4 important skills that a business owner must have: ability to plan, and organizing skills. She or he, everything for every project need capitals. They need capital. They need people. They need the technologies, and they need skills. So a business owner must be able to organize all that in a very organized manner. I mean, so he or she can determine if they need help, if they need to borrow more money, if they need to hire an expert to help them for whatever skills or capital that they're lacking of. And number 1, the ability to, and the number 3 is the ability to take action. I mean, they have to take action. You have to continue day in and day out. You cannot give up. As a business owner, you cannot call in you open a restaurant, especially in the beginning when a restaurant, that restaurant relies on you. You cannot call in sick because you have no boss.
Yeah.
A lot of people mistakenly thinking that being a business gives you a lot of freedom. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You are your own boss.
Yeah.
But nothing is further from the truth. Especially at the beginning, they have to work very extremely hard.
Yeah.
Not only 8 hours, 10 days, 10 hours, even 12 hours a day. Not 5 days a week, but maybe sometimes 6 days a week or 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of hard work to be an entrepreneur in a small business owner. And another skills is the ability to take action if things doesn't go right. I mean, he or she must be able to see what is going wrong, and be able to take corrective action to correct the problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are very basic skills. And a lot of these people, business people, are very skillful. They keep everything in their mind.
Yeah.
But you need to have a plan. They said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. What was it? Say that.
If you not fail a plan, your plan will be fail.
Yeah, exactly. If you need to get a plan. If you don't have a plan, you fail. You don't have a plan, and you will plan to fail.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Let's say if you decided to take a driving trip to an unknown destination, which you have never been to before, right?
Yeah.
You need to have a map, right?
Yeah.
You have to get a map. I mean, where the street is. You know, you have to turn right. The same thing. Business is a journey. It's an endeavor.
Yeah.
And you have no plan. Can't. You cannot just do whatever. You have a plan. So basically, we will come up with we will introduce to our guests a simple structure, a guideline of what business plan. So at least we bring the awareness of what do you have that.
Yeah.
If you have never thought of that legal issue, for example, they never thought, what if a customer fall, slip and fall in your store?
Yeah.
How do you avoid liability?
Yeah.
What if something happened to an employee? I mean, the legal aspect of how do you deal with a client when you have a complaint?
Yeah.
I mean, the legal aspect. So we introduce them to bring that attention to which area.
Yeah.
And then if the good thing is that there's a lot of help.
Yeah.
You remember what I told you earlier, that since small business play a very important role. So the government realized that.
Yeah.
That's why they have an organization called SBA. SBA stands for Small Business Administration. This business is created. They have a lot of resources. They have a lot of resources to have the small, how to advertise, how to prepare business plan, how to even how to get SBA loan. There's a lot of resources. So our goal is to introduce the resources, the availability to these people. They know where to get help.
Yeah. And I know you're expert too. So today we're the short is Asia Real Estate Association.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy. So I feel like when I'm happy, I feel like well in red. I like red. So I just look at my closet. So I saw this shirt, that area.
Yeah.
Area is a very very reputable Asian American Real Estate Association.
Yeah.
And I was honored to be one of the co-founding board member for the Houston chapter.
Oh wow.
With Miss Donlin and Kenneth Lee, that.
Yeah. Also, you are the CCIM, and can you tell our audience one more time what exactly CCIM?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Wow, you know how to promote me, huh? CCIM is just like a designation. Every profession has designations. Yeah. So a designation is show how dedicated you are to your industry.
Yeah.
So a CCIM is the highest designation in commercial real estate. So it's known as a PhD in commercial real estate. Wow. So in order to have a CCIM, designation, you might have done several million transactions. I can't remember exactly. I had it. I've earned that designation 15 years ago. So you have to have real life experience. You have to conduct several transactions, and you have to take several courses, and it costs like tens of thousands of dollars. Sometimes we have to travel to different cities, from 8 to 5. Sometimes the course takes the whole week. There's several courses like that. And then you have to send in the resume, for all the transactions that you've done. They want to see what did you learn from each transaction, like a portfolio.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember you told me every transaction had a story.
Yeah.
They want that. They want to see for each transaction you conducted, what have you learned? What are the highlights of transactions? So you have to submit your portfolio. And after you finish all your courses and meet in all the requirements and the portfolio, and then they have a one-day comprehensive. I remember it started 8 o'clock to 2 or 3 o'clock. It's just like a CPA exam. In order to get a CCIM. So every time that you wear that, you're proud. You're very proud because, you value what you do so much. It's not, it doesn't mean that you are a puppet, but it shows that you do your best to improve yourself to the best possible level that you can, so that you can give the service to the client. These CCIM are being hired by like Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Kroger's, all the big, all these big people. They have a real estate department. Usually they hire the people with CCIM because the CCIM people know how to do a market analysis, a comprehensive, at a level depth, and these people know how to help them to analyze the finance aspect of it, and the fiscal and the legality of it. I'm talking about the zoning and how to deal with the government and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the knowledge.
So I'm very proud. But you know what? I'm very humble to tell you that every time I'm still learning every day.
Yeah.
Not transaction every day. Every day every transaction that I closed, it's just like a surgery.
Yeah.
Sometimes you run into difficult surgery. No doctor can guarantee that he or she can successfully operate it successfully 100% for every case. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, sometimes you have a lot of you come together. Sometimes you fail because for whatever, sometimes for the reason that are beyond your control.
Yeah.
But I've learned a lot, and one of the I'm about to celebrate 25 years. Graduate from 1996, and I have been practicing commercial real estate since then. In 1996, graduate from Texas A&M. I graduated from Texas A&M with an international business degree, and I just jumped right into it. And after 25 years. And I'm so grateful to God. I'm so thankful that I'm still doing it. I've seen a lot of my friends who had to change job, every years and all that. But I've been blessed enough to be able to do the same thing
from beginning to the end.
And that's a long journey. The most important part is learning. The day that I stop learning is the day that life is no longer exciting. I think I will lose everything's about learning. Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's why successful people always study non-stop.
Never stop.
Yeah.
Never stop.
Because
learning.
new technology, new software every day, and a new building come out.
Thing changes every day.
Yeah.
Especially now. Hopefully, when we have that business people together.
Yeah.
What we know yesterday is different with today. After the pandemic, it changed. It changed completely. It changed the world upside down. It changed the way. So now you have to reevaluate the priorities in life. The way that you're doing things, the way that you used to deliver the product to the client is different. Before, you never sit in a restaurant and then you just click the iPhone, and suddenly the waiters bring you food.
Yeah.
Or 10 years ago, you never saw a restaurant where you press the button and then the food just like rotate in front of you.
Yeah.
And who knows, in the very near future, there will be robot who just come. You talk to robot will bring you food.
Yeah.
So it changed the way that you deliver the products, the way that you communicate with the client, the way that you advertise, the way that you open the store. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. You never seen Uber before. You never seen a company who making a lot of money. I mean, on the taxi business, but never own a taxi. So change. I mean, I think success belongs to the people who love what they do and constantly never stop of learning to improve him or herself. So we come in together. Nobody knows out. Nobody is perfect. Nobody knows and everything. We come and we share the technologies. And my goal is to be the facilitators, so that I will bring in. I will identify, introduce the components of a business plan, and I identify who need and what. And then if we have a group of people who need the legality, I want to invite a volunteer, an attorney to come in and share with them the legal aspect of the business. And if they need some advertising, I want to introduce them how to advertise it in this market nowadays. Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
And human resources, technology. So I'm going to work with SBA, and I'm going to collaborate with Mr. Whaley for the resource centers, so that we see whatever that is needed. Because if you are a hero as a business owners, you take the risk to create jobs, to play an important role for this economy.
Yeah.
Everybody should help you. Government leaders, politicians.
Yeah.
But very small things. You know, as a business owner, you have a lot of challenges. And now, add into that, they're facing securities.
Yeah.
With all that craziness of the Asian hate and all that craziness. I mean, they're afraid, can you imagine running your business and being afraid of being attacked?
Yeah.
And with our connection, with our activeness in the community, we know who the sheriff, we know who the mayor is, we know the law enforcement. Sometimes just one phone call away, we can bring the people to come. I mean, if a certain area have crime, we can bring that attention to the police, to the police chief, so that they can bring more patrol into that area.
Yeah.
Something to us is very easy, but to small, that I always imagine that small women, helpless women who own a business, and might be struggling with the language.
Yeah.
Who's helping them when they need it? Yeah. So that is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Helping each other.
Today you took a lot of positive energy. Yeah, I so appreciate.
Positive energy?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I didn't have positive energy before. Yeah, thank you. As a matter of fact, thank you, because I mean it's a two-way. You bring out the you are so good at bringing out it. Being an interviewer is very difficult. You have to ask the right questions, and you have to bring out the energy from the interviewee. I think you've been doing that wonderfully. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you. Also appreciate for the workshop.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
We come and we learn from each other, and it's going to be. We can turn into a small business supporting group, and then they get to know the other business owner too, and we support each other. You know what I mean? Everybody have product and services. We help each other. Yeah. And I'm very much looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Of course, thank you.
Always thank you for joining me, and thank you for your time today.
Of course.
I see you next week, and Saturday is a workshop.
Yes, thank you, Sky. And when you think about dreaming, right, they said the sky is the limit. So Sky is a good name. We hope to see you next week. And any question, any comments, if you'd like to be our guest, if you like us,
can contact you.
Yeah. And you have a suggestion about shows. This show is for you. And please contact and Sky. Okay, Sky. Please let us know how we are doing. If you don't like a certain area or you want to emphasize more on a certain area.
Yeah, we can improve,
we will improve
ourselves.
because this is our what? It's our third month, right? Third month.
No, 6th
No, we started
January. Yeah. January.
Oh, that long?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
God.
About 6
When
months.
you have fun, time flies. Yeah.
Yes, that's why I say.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching us for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
And it has been a great learning experience. I've learned a lot. Yeah.
OK, Thank you。这就是今天的子天访谈录 ST Talk Show， 我是子天，我们下期再见。